I recently went outside my comfort zone and I went on a Kora 4-wheel drive trip into the Edwards Valley. Kora 4-wheel drive, or Chicks Off-Road, is a group whose main focus is to empower women to get off-road one track at a time. There are small Kora clubs all across New Zealand and Australia, and they head out every other month on amazing adventures like this. We had 5 trucks who headed off into the Edwards Valley to check out cow stream hot pools and then camp at the end of the track for the night. With no hobby in tow, this meant that I had to put on my big girl pants and drive some of the more technical parts myself, proving to myself that I can do it if I put my mind to it. This track was absolutely incredible, and for the most part it was all stuff I was really comfortable doing until we got to this big hill. Now I'm not going to lie, this big hill was pretty daunting for me, but after watching a whole bunch of the other girls do it and conquer it, I was definitely keen to give it a crack myself.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so I know it's not the most perfect descent up the hill, but hey, I did it and I didn't chicken out. Our reward when we got to the top of this hill was some amazing natural hot pools just way in the back of the high country here. These were absolutely incredible to be able to stop and have a soak in. Nestled in the wilderness, these thermal hot pools consist of a lower hot pool, which is the coolest of them all right down by the river, and then 3 other hot pools that range in different temperatures a little bit further around on the track. These were absolutely incredible, and I would love to come back here in the winter when it's covered in snow to see what it's like. You can actually bike and walk into this area as well, so you do not have to have a four-wheel drive to get in here. Once we finished in the hot pools, we packed on up and headed back out on the road. We were going to head off past Scott's Hut and then carry on to the end of the track to find a campsite for the night. When we got to Scott's hut, we could see that there were other people camping there already, but that was okay because, like I said, our plan was to carry on past there and go over into the valley to find a campsite. This next section of the valley provided some of the best views of the whole trip.
Still I'm not counting this flow. Lost in the world and no one knows. Chasing echoes of the digital age. Caught in the gaze of the virtual display. Our memories blur and time fades away.
After finding the perfect camp spot for the night, we all set up camp, had dinner, made some s'mores, and settled in for the night. We were treated to the most amazing sunset with views up the valley that were just stunning. The next morning we were treated some pretty incredible views of the mountain range around us. We got up, made some breakfast and packed up camp pretty quickly because those sandflies were absolutely delicious. So then it was time to head back out the valley to the road again. On the way out, we got to see some of the amazing views of the valley that we had driven in the day before. I feel like I'd comment on the views in this video all the time, but honestly, this was some of the most scenic trips I'd ever been on. On the way out, we also made sure we stopped at Scotty's hut that we'd passed the day before on the way in. This is a 4-bed bunk hut that you can actually stay at, but you can't make bookings, so it's just first in, first served. I really enjoyed this trip and it was definitely one for the memory banks. I'd love to head back in here and explore some more again one day. If you're into 4-wheel driving, definitely add this one to your list to do. Can't wait until I get out to adventure again.